The brave little squirrel in the big storm. Once upon a time, in the heart of a lush, green forest, there lived a little squirrel named Sammy. Sammy was small and curious, with a bushy tail that would fluff up every time he got excited. He loved playing in the trees and gathering acorns for the winter. Sammy was friendly, but there was one thing he feared more than anything else: storms. Whenever he saw dark clouds or heard the rumble of thunder, he would dart back to his tree and hide, his heart racing. One sunny morning, as Sammy was out collecting acorns, he noticed a soft breeze turning into a strong wind. The skies began to darken, and he knew a big storm was coming. Sammy's friends, Benny the bunny, Olive the owl, and Lucy the ladybug, all hurried to their shelters, chattering nervously about the approaching storm. But just as Sammy was about to hide, he heard a tiny squeak. Looking down, he saw a small hedgehog, trembling by a bush. It was Hannah, the youngest hedgehog in the forest, and she was scared. She'd wandered too far from her family and didn't know how to get home. Sammy felt his heart race as the thunder roared, but he knew he couldn't leave Hannah alone. Taking a deep breath, he puffed out his little chest and said, "Don't worry, Hannah. I'll help you get home." Together, they scampered through the forest, with Sammy leading the way. Every time a crack of lightning lit up the sky, Sammy felt like hiding, but he reminded himself that Hannah needed him. He kept whispering to himself, be brave, just like a squirrel who can do anything." Finally, after what felt like forever, they reached Hannah's family burrow. Her parents thanked Sammy and hugged him tightly. Just then, a flash of lightning split the sky, and the rain poured down, but Sammy felt a warmth in his heart that even the storm couldn't shake. As he scurried back to his own tree, he realized something amazing: he wasn't as afraid of the storm anymore. He'd helped a friend, even when he was scared, and that made him feel braver than ever before. From that day on, Sammy still gathered acorns and played in the trees, but whenever a storm came, he would remember that little spark of bravery inside him. And he learned that sometimes, being brave doesn't mean you're never scared. It just means doing the right thing, even when you are. Moral of the story: true bravery isn't about being fearless, it's about helping others and doing what's right, even when you're afraid.